Allow me to welcome you to Who's Number 124 here in Austin, Texas. How are we feeling?
We are at WNO 24, and I'm going to be headlining against Josh Saunders. I think he's good everywhere. I think he can play top, bottom, he can wrestle. He has a game that's very similar to mine. It's built around the things that we do. So, it's just going to be kind of interesting competing against someone who tries to do the exact same stuff that I'm trying to do. It's just been a long time since I competed, so I'm just looking to get back out there and see how my body handles it, really, and see how comfortable my body is competing and how my nausea levels are and how my health is, basically. So just getting warmed up and getting out there and getting into it and seeing how it goes.
I know this match kind of came up semi, short term. But he was kind of getting back into the swing of training, so I think it's going to be a great test for him. And he's been looking super sharp the last few weeks, so I'm pretty positive that he's going to come home with a dominant win. But obviously, there's always going to be a question mark as it relates to his health. So that's obviously the biggest concern.
Hey, everyone, this is for the heavyweight championship of Who's Number 1. Out of the blue corner, Josh Saunders.
The Australian Hulk, who went from white to brown belt in just 2 years, is here in his Who's Number 1 debut, Josh Saunders.
Out of the red corner, it is the return of the King, Gordon Ryan.
The King, Gordon Ryan, current heavyweight Who's Number 1 champion. Ryan, red rash guard, red shorts, pulling guard, immediately attacking the legs of Josh Saunders, looking to get top position. Got a little leg trap there, looks like a shin on shin for a sec, trying to scoop that left leg to attack Josh's leg.
Yeah, and just tactically, that's a very good play. Just get under the legs, either finish or use it as a sweep.
It's very rare to see a person that big and move that well. Gordon relentless on that leg attack here.
Yeah, really is. I would expect him to go to the top now and look to just play on top, try to pass. Really intent on finishing the leg here, I think. Just testing, but
and going for the legs right away, not letting there be time to get slippery and any sort of sweat really accumulate is a smart strategy for Gordon as well.
Yeah, it's a very good tactic to go just sit down, get under the legs, use that to sweep, and then start putting pressure on top. There's a crossface. He's going to the mount. His knee's on the far hip, and that's going to flatten Josh out. There it goes. And then he'll get an underhook. There's his underhook. There's his pummel. Now he's passed. Now, I'd like to see if he does a triangle. He may just step right over the head for a triangle or mount. Here comes again. He's going to walk all the way around if he gets more this time.
Judges favor, red.
No surprise here, Gordon Ryan ahead on the judges' favor.
Gordon would probably like to get his chest a little lower. In front of that shoulder, that will keep Saunders on just towards us, this side of the 90. There's a 90-degree floor line you can put in, and that's, you want somebody's shoulders on the keeping his shoulders away from that 90-degree line in the floor. That makes it super hard to go to a single, and that's through chest pressure in position with shoulder pressure, like blocks the shoulder there. So there's an off balancing on side, almost past the guard.
Yeah, nice hip switch there to get past. And again, Saunders framing the hips, or trying to frame and push Gordon away.
Well, Saunders did a good job of putting his foot on top of the knee like that, so that's actually nice. It's rooted to the floor through his other leg. So, but you got to watch out for leg locks if that stays in there too much. I mean, don't know if Gordon's going to want to drop down on a heel hook at this moment, but you do have to be somewhat aware of that. He's going to go on the leg. I'm going to use this to step back around and go back to the top. The legs are, it's a lot of risk right there with straight legs. You can just walk right back around and choose to mount or take the back. But he's gonna press for this leg lock. He's really looking for the legs on this one.
And you know, Josh not in panic mode at all. He's just
doing the right things by trying to get the hip high to turn the cross foot. And then extract. There he did. He extracted it. Now he's just got to get his knee freeze. This is tough. Yeah, that's all.
It's got the heel. Gordon gets the submission. The King is back with another submission win over the massive Josh Saunders.
Your winner via submission in the red corner, and still who's #1 heavyweight champion, the King, Gordon Ryan.
There's your winner, Gordon Ryan. Gets another win by submission here at Who's #1, 9-0 for the champ.
You know, thank you to Josh and to Luke for taking this on such short notice. Thank you to the fans in Austin. Love you guys. And love the haters just as much.
Let's give it up one more time for Gordon Ryan.
I feel trying even the whole warm-up. Jesus Christ. I was doing my warm-up and it was bad. I was just dry heaving the whole time. I was like, oh my God, I don't know how we got there and do that. And then I was like, I went out there and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to go out and finish him quick with the leg lock. And then I couldn't do that. And I was like, oh, screw it. I'm gonna come on top and I guess we'll just do a real match. So then I looked over, there was 11 minutes left. There was almost one time where I was like on top of him trying to pass his guardrails and getting real nauseous. And I was like, nope, you're okay. And then just kept the match going. And then he was strong the whole way through, and I didn't feel like I was fatiguing him enough. And it wasn't a 30-minute match. So when we got kind of close to, like, I think there's 6 or 7 minutes left, I was like, let me go back into the legs because the legs will be more slippery now, but it's gonna be easier to finish from the legs than it is upper body with that giant upper body of his. So got some good guard passing content, got some good pins, attacking from top pins, and then went back into the legs, my bread and butter. So.
How did you stay calm when you realized back there that this was going to be a more challenging, physical feat than you had hoped for?
My body just finds a way to kind of turn on when it's go time. Like, I still felt pretty terrible when I was out there competing, but it's 15 minutes for the rest of your life. Like, this is like legacy stuff. So you can push through anything as long as you know it has the ending point. So. Went out there, I was like, I don't care how shitty you feel, you got 15 minutes, and that's legacy talk. So if I'm dying, but we're gonna get through it.